This is our process. We simply follow the predecessor's instruction. That's it. Our movement is very easy because we haven't got to manufacture something. We simply repeat the words and the instruction given by the predecessor. Krishna instructed Brahma, Brahma instructed Narad, Narad instructed Vyasdev, Vyasdev instructed Madhyacharya, and in this way then Madhavendra Puri, Ishwar Puri, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, then the 6 Goswamis, then the Srinivasa Acharya, Kaviraj Goswami, Narottam Das Thakur, Vishwanath Chakravarti, Jagannath Das Babaji, Bhakti Vinod Thakur, Gaur Kishore Das Babaji, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati, and then we are doing the same thing. There is no difference. That is the specific procedure of the Krishna consciousness movement. You are singing daily Guru Bukha Padma Vakka Chittete Koriya Oikko. Arna Koriya Mane As. Very simple thing. We are receiving the transcendental knowledge through Guru Parampara, succession. So we have to simply take instruction from Guru, and if we execute that to our heart and soul, that is success. That is practical. I have no personal qualification, but I simply try to satisfy my Guru. That's all. My Guru Maharaj asked me that if you get some money, you print books. So, there was a private meeting talking, some of my important God brothers also there, it was in Radha Kunda. So, Guru Maharaj was speaking to me that since we have got this Bhagavajar marble temple, there has been so many dissensions. And everyone is thinking, we'll occupy this room or that room, that room. I wish therefore to sell this temple and the marble and print some book. Yes. So I took up this from his mouth, that he is very fond of books. And he told me personally that if you get some money, print books. Therefore I am stressing on this point. Where is book? Where is book? Where is book? So kindly help me. This is my request. Print as many books in as many languages and distribute throughout the whole world. Then Krishna consciousness movement will automatically increase. Now the educated, learned scholars, they are appreciating our movement by reading books, by taking practical result. Dr. Stilson Judah, he has written one book, perhaps you know, Hare Krishna and Counter Culture. A very nice book about our movement, and he is giving importance, and he has admitted that Swamiji, you have done a wonderful thing, service to the humanity. They are plunged into ignorance. All these are rascals. Mura. It is not our manufactured word. Krishna says, carries different flavor of the physical elements, like the flavor of some flower or the aromatic dust in the flower, and on account of different dust, the air scents in different flavor or accepts different color. Similarly, everyone has got a certain type of desire. So according to his desire, the Lord appears to him, although such appearance, such form is not his original form. So the demigods are actually not the original form of the Lord, but they are presented to different persons according to their desires. So Dakkha, he wants to worship the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna. He is not interested with the demigods. Purport. The impersonalists, they imagine the form of the Lord as different demigods. Just like the Mayavadis, they worship Panchopasana, 5 demigods. Actually, they do not believe in the form of the Lord, but for the facility of the worshipper, they think one may imagine some form. Generally, they imagine the form of Vishnu, the form of Shiva, the form of Ganesh, the form of Durga, and the form of sun god. Shiva, form of Ganesh, the form of the sun god. This is called Panchopasana. But Dukkha wanted to worship not that imaginary form, but the supreme form of the Lord, Krishna. Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur gives in this connection a description of a difference of the Supreme Personality of Godhead and ordinary living being. So this is difference of the Supreme Personality of Godhead and ordinary living being. This has been described in the previous verse, Sadbang Puman Vida Gunang Sutadgya Navida Sadbhagga Mananta Mire. The purport is that Supreme Lord, He is omnipotent, omniscient, He knows everything, but the living being does not know actually what is the position of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. That is the difference between the Supreme Personality of Godhead and ordinary living being. In the Bhagavad Gita, it is also said, that Krishna says, I know everything, but nobody knows me. This is the difference. In the Kunti's prayer in Srimad Bhagavatam, Queen Kunti says, my dear Lord, you are existing outside and inside, still nobody can see you. So, conditioned soul cannot understand what is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, neither by speculative knowledge nor by imagination. One has to know the Supreme Personality of Godhead by the grace of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. He reveals. He cannot be understood by speculation. Athapi te deva padambujaddam prasada leshanugrihita evahi janati tattam nachanna yokopi chiranga vichinna. This is the verdict of the Shastra. That an ordinary man may be a great philosopher. He can speculate on the absolute truth, what he is, what is his form, how he is existing, but he cannot understand. But a person who has gone through the devotional service, Sevarmukhe hi jivhadu, sayaveva spurattadu. One can understand the Supreme Personality of Godhead only through devotional service. And in the Bhagavad Gita, it is also explained by the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Bhaktyamam abhijanati javan jaschami tat. So, less intelligent person, they want to imagine or concoct the form of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, but those who are devotees, they want to worship the actual Personality of Godhead. Therefore, the dukkha, he prays, the other may think of yourself as impersonal or personal and some imaginary, but I wish to pray to your Lordship, you fulfill my desire so that I can see you actually as you are. So, that's all.
महाप्रभु कीर्तन कविता वादित्रमाद्यन्मन षोडशीना रोमाञ्चकं पाशु तरङ्गभाजो वन्दे गुणाति चरणारविन्दम् वन्दे गुणाति चरणारविन्दम् वन्दे गुणाति Singaratam